Welcome everybody, Dane here. We are back with another Minecraft episode, and today, guys, we're going to be doing a lot of work. I know we worked on this last episode, didn't really do much with that. We're going to try and mess around with that. But, you know, in case anybody missed it, last episode we went ahead, we worked on the farm. We got the cows, we got the chickens, and we got the wheat farm going up there. Hey, let's see if we can get lucky here. We got an egg, we got 2 eggs, if we get more, we got 3 eggs. Can we get lucky? Come on. No, okay, well, whatever. Alright, so I was thinking, since the last time I've played this world, I don't like the house. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know I said I was going to set up for a starter house to begin with, but I genuinely do not like this. I want to tear it down and build a new one. I'm going to start by tearing down all these walls, and then we'll get into trying to remodel and everything else like that. Alright, so I went ahead, got rid of all the walls. It already looks a lot more open than what it did before. But I think the next is going to be tearing down these walls as well, and then trying to like close up to what we're going to be setting up for. So I think I'm going to start with the interior and then try and work our way outside. So at least I know what I'm doing for the inside, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to start messing around with floor plans, get stuff start to be built, and then go from there. But this is kind of what we're going to do to the house. We're just going to cut it in half. So we're going to take what we have here, and then this will all be basically in half. And then we're going to turn this all into something else. I'm coming to the reality, this almost looks like a backrooms wall. I assure you it is not. I'm making sure this is not going to become a backrooms house, I swear, okay? That's not what this house is going to be. This is what the floor, or this is what the walls are going to look like. This will be something here soon, I promise. Also, we currently have no other doors out. Also, I don't like that they sit like that. Yeah, I think they're going to look better if they sit like that. Alright, next is going to be tearing up the entirety of this floor. So, I liked the checkered pattern, but not all that much. I kind of just like this because it kind of keeps that hardwood floor. I mean, like sort of the planks, but at the same time, I kind of like how the logs look. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this down. Look at that. This already looks a lot better. I mean, it looks a lot more open, I think, just because the color differential. Also, we should probably have this be lined up in the middle. So we'll do this right here for the doors. I think it's nighttime as I'm speaking. Yeah, it's nighttime. Okay, let's go to bed real quick. I was also thinking for something to have like a little bit more differential, so it's not just all up here the same thing. What if we go around and like take this top layer here and do something different with it? And we'll go something like blank, like that. There we go. Just so it's kind of like has like a trim around the roof, so it kind of separates it a little bit more. I kind of like how that looks. So how did you get broken out of all things? What? So we're gonna come in here, very congested room right now because we got a lot going on. We'll do that. Actually, we only need one. We only need one. There we go. We'll make 3 more doors because that makes sense. There we go. And then it'll be like, what do we have them facing outward this time? You know, I mean, this still looks absolutely terrible in my eyes. I don't like it. But when you come in here, completely different. And then this is going to be... Oh, I forgot this. This is going to be its own thing in here as well. We will get working on this in a little bit. Oh, I'm going to fix this real quick. I never realized I was missing. And it locked. Cool. So, what I was thinking about doing for the walls was switching it up. Because I genuinely do not like this. I don't like the... Yeah, I don't like the granite. I thought about it for a long time. I was like, not for me. So, I think what we'll do is we'll take it out here. So then we're going to leave this open, so that way that we know that is where the wall is. That's how far we have to tear down. So it's this all the way over. And yes, that is going to include the roof as well. We're going to be redoing the roof, so we have to clear out all of this. So this is going to be fun. Okay, so how this is looking right now is pretty much how I'm going to want it to look. You'll see why in a second. We're probably going to have to... We could probably redo this here, get some more of our wood back. Might do that. Yeah, so this layer is going to be gone. We're going to fill this all in with something else. All I'm going to say is that leaf litter that we have, it's going to finally get some use. Finally. So, what I'm thinking about doing, if I can get into the door. I know I had a couple of burgers today, but come on, man. I think we're going to swap this out here. And what we'll do is we'll take these stacks, and you see stone bricks. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our stone cutter. And we're going to need a lot more cobblestone, I'm guessing. Alright, so yeah, that's all going to smelt. We're going to have to take out all of this as well. It's starting to turn nighttime. But yeah, we're gonna probably put, I'm thinking stone bricks all up through here. So yeah, it's gonna be like this all the way down through it. And we're gonna make it look nice. We're gonna make it look better than what it currently does. The other thing is I think we're gonna end up having to take all this wood down as well. So hopefully we'll have enough logs to fill in everything that we need. So we're cutting all these off and then basically do what we already have now, but just better looking, I guess, in a way. So tear down the logs, tear down the cobblestone, and then start filling all of this back in. What we're doing for the house is it's going to be pretty simple. What we're going to do is have these logs come down like this. Not exactly like that, because that one went up like it's not supposed to. But basically, the entire inside of here is all going to be stone brick, which is going to be, you know, what I think is going to be looking pretty good. Except for, like, right here, you know. But, actually, yeah, because this is still going to be stone right here. So, like I said, we're going to finish all this in with stone brick. I think we still have a stone cutter. We're going to fill all this in, and then we'll probably start throwing up the logs. And there's those stone bricks. Nice. And then I'm probably going to add some cracked ones in there later on. And just add some more, like, detail to it, so it's not just all, you know, just straight stone bricks. Make it look like it's a little bit aged. There we go. So that's going to be the exterior. What this is all going to be looking like is like this. And it's going to be like that all the way around, pretty much. It's raised stairs and all that stuff. I feel like we'll probably worry about this later. So for now, we're probably just going to do the logs like that. It'll be like, nope, not like that. It'll be like... I think it'll probably be easier if we just jump down to it this way. There we go. And just have these kind of run across. Oh, that's close to the edge. Didn't realize I was that close to the edge. Okay, great. Good to know. So we check these things. We are going to need more logs, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So these have one across, one across. This is going to be the wall, so it doesn't really need one across like that. But yeah, all stone bricks. I think this is going to look pretty gosh darn good, if you ask me. All right, and then throw these all down here. Bro, we need exactly 2 logs. Go figure. Okay, these are all pretty much done. Put these all inside the stone cutter. There we go. And I'm thinking of doing like a design here. So whenever these all get filled up, if we do it like something like that to begin with, and then we take these. Roughly 4 of these. There, 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 there. How does that look? That looks good. Actually, I like that. Obviously, we're gonna need 4 more for down there. But yeah, that looks really good. I like that. I think it kind of fits in. Actually, I don't like how these sit in here now, though. But I do like the stairs, though. So all the stairs to go up here. And then that means we'll just do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all this just needs to be filled in with stone bricks. So that we have pretty much all of this done. Not really, because we have to redo this roof. This roof is going to be here, but I do want to grab the materials I need for this roof before I start tearing it down. Because if not, it's not going to be a good time running of spiders in here, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I mean, yeah, we have this room here, but at the same time, I don't want spiders, you know? So we're gonna go gear up, we're gonna go on a mining trip, and we're gonna go get a different type of material for this roof. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna go to the same place that we went to yesterday, bro, last video, there we go. And we're gonna go look for some deep slate. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and find a little spot like right here and just mine. I'm not sure exactly how much we're gonna need. Might dig down a little bit farther. Just so we're more into the deep slate. And make sure nothing's gonna try and kill us. Boom. There we go. Stone bricks. They'll never be able to tell us from those. I think what I'm gonna do is probably get about I forget how much it took us to fill the roof the last time. But I think we're gonna go and try and fill up that entire... Okay, andesite. We're gonna need this andesite as well. Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and try and get enough stacks. Maybe 2 or 3 stacks. I think it's probably more than that, so we'll probably push upwards to 4 stacks. Probably. and then just try and get as much, you know, deep slate as we can. So we currently have 41, so we get a little bit. So probably just time lapse all this. Hopefully you guys are actually enjoying the time lapses, because if so, let me know. I'll keep doing them. If not, I'll just time jump it, I guess. You guys won't see me do the time lapses. Let me know what you guys think of them though. Alright, going ahead. We got our 4 stacks. I think we're looking pretty good now. Back through our tunnel. I hear a zombie. Not too proud to be hearing zombies. I think we'll eat real quick. And then make a run for it. It's a skeleton. There's a zombie in full gold armor. Hi. Die, thank you. Oh wait, no, that's a skeleton in full gold armor. Okay, cool. Got him. I got his pants. Let's go! So what we're gonna have to do is not that. Take these. These can be turned to tiles, right? Chiseled deep slate tiles. Yes. Okay, great. I have 3 tiles for right now. We're gonna go climb this roof like a madman. Nope, nothing sex. This. Hey, look at me go. Using my brain. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna. Oh! So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tear all this out real quick. And start to fill it in with deep slate tiles. That almost turned bad. Because the thing is, once we can take all these out, we can go take all this cobblestone, turn that into stone, and then go ahead and make those into stone bricks, which we can use for the walls, which we should eventually have plenty of, hopefully, if this goes well. I might have overestimated a little bit with the you know, with the deep slate, but it's fine. I'd rather be, like I said before in the video, I'd rather be over than under. Yeah. Okay, the other thing is, now that I think about this, what I might do as well is just add more depth, so this isn't just like a whole block. What if we had like a tile all the way around here? Or not tile, but like slabs all the way around here. You know? Just around the corners so it adds a little bit more to it. Wait, we still need to get down. Hold on, wait a second. There we go. Now that that's complete, now we gotta come over here and we get to throw all these into our furnace. I don't want to jump around like a jackrabbit. There we go. Okay. So now that we're looking at this, I think what we could try and do is try and start working a little bit more on the interior. I have a few ideas what I want to do for the interior. Like this right here, this is gonna be something. That's why I grabbed the ink sacks from earlier. But I don't think we have anything of the other thing that I need. We need to go walk around. We need to make concrete. That's what we need to go make real quick. So I'm gonna go grab sand. We're gonna go grab gravel if I could speak correct English and didn't stutter my own words. Okay, so going ahead, I got the gravel. We'll do it like that, and then like that, and then it needs to be black tiles, and it does. Okay, should have figured it. That's fine though. All right, we'll do that again. First try, actually. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that gives us 8 of this, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go do the checkerboard like we did before, but this is gonna be like the kitchen tile, if that makes any sense. So I think we're gonna start it like this, down like that. We're gonna need how many more? 1, 2, or we're gonna need 2 more. I wonder if do the lilies and valleys give me like? I think they give me light gray. I don't think they give me white. We can go check though. What's worse is gonna happen? We get told no. What do you give me? Please be white, please be white, please be white. It gets me white! Yay! I've never been happier to see white in my life! Alright, so we went ahead, we got the rest of that, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, do that, and then do that. So we need 1 more of these, and then 2 of these. There we go. So, all this for a whole 2 more to go there. And then we'll get that real quick. There we go. There's that part done. And we just... Oh, I kind of like how that looked, though. Kind of prefer that over the solid concrete, not gonna lie. Alright, so next thing I want to do is I want to try and work on this a little bit more. So make this more of a kitchen look. What we're going to do is we're going to take the andesite that I got from earlier, and I'm thinking if we do these, maybe, I'm going to do the math real quick. So 1, I want to put something here, so then 2, 3, 4, something here, and then 5. So we're going to need, okay, so that's it, just 5 andesite, that's fine. Okay, cool. So be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then polish andesite, cool. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there. Nice. I'm kind of looking how that's looking. What I want to do is take this. Nope, not that. Can't make a cauldron out of gold. We'll take this to make it look like a sink is here, and then we'll take a smoker. Do I have any logs? Do I have any logs? What am I? Come on, dude. I should know this by now. Like, I don't have any cobblestone, though. It's all kind of... Never mind. Look at that, we got cobblestone. Yay! So this, boom. That now looks like a, stove. Might make some barrels real quick, so I think those require, what, slabs? Do we have any slabs? We don't, but we're about to. Okay. Boom. So that will be kind of like a refrigerator, I guess. Kind of. Yeah, sure, we'll call it a refrigerator. That looks like a refrigerator. Why not? Alright, how are these looking? This is done. That is done. That's looking good. Nice. Okay, we'll take off this. Boom. Okay. We now have a stack and a half. We're going to see if we really need the rest of this 41 stone here. If not, we might use it for cobblestone again, which I wouldn't mind. It's looking pretty finished. This will be something else soon. I know that for sure. But yeah, I want to go find Tough. That's all I'm looking for. We're going to go venture out this way, see if we can find anything. That's all I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to do basically what we did last time. Right, where we filled in the walls. Someone's... Oh, I just realized we have to break all that stuff. Yay! Also, I want to turn all these into barrels as well, so I think we can go and do that real quick and then just go move them 1 forward. Matter of fact, I think this has to be down 1 more. We're moving them just for now. Just for now. They're chilling, okay? We're fine to do that. We're gonna need... Actually, we're gonna need one of our tools. One of our mouse tools out here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna need to take this out. Alright, so we went ahead, close this out, kind of. That's gonna have to come down another layer, I'm realizing. Now, that's, you know what, it's whatever. Let me go ahead and grab about a stack of this Tough, we'll go and start setting up. And I think I'm gonna keep this wall here, because what I'm thinking is, we'll go to bed real quick so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because there's gonna be a lot of mobs out here, because I'm about to go to bed. So you see how this kind of is here? I kind of want the logs to be here, if that makes any sense. You'd be like this right here, I'm thinking of having this be the log area here. So kind of bringing this back another one. So I don't know if I should do like the logs here. Alright, so I went ahead, I got about 40 logs, so I think if I start turning this down, it'd be starting to work with it. That means that this granite's also going to go as well. Yeah, so I'm going to go and clear all this out, and then be back when it's gone. Alright, so I went ahead and I cleared out this entire area. It no longer exists, so basically I went through and I set up the logs with how I want them to look. So how it's going to be is like this, and then it's going to have the good old Tough bricks all the way through it. So it's going to be like this. We're going to have to bring this in 1 more, because I want to go and do something with the front of it to make it look nice, and if I do it with only 1 layer, it doesn't look right. There we go, cool. Also, I forgot to mention when I was out earlier, I got a grass block from an Enderman, which was great. Definitely a good find. We also found 2 more diamonds, so we're going to add that to the collection, and then obviously we have more Tough. So, more Tough, cobblestone, double deep slate, all that stuff. All that fun stuff. It's now full. Alright, future Dane here. I completely forgot to mention that I was going to do anything for the floors. I just completely forgot to mention anything about it, so... Yeah, I'm working on the floor now. 7, there we go. My math. That's grade eye. We need light grade eye. There we go. 56. The thing is, I don't want this to all be concrete, so I do want it to be a little bit more different. So, kind of save some, so like, there'll be some spots I'll probably skip. But I think I'll probably just fill all of this in for now. Okay, cool. So we have all this. I'm thinking I'll probably grab some random spots. Like we'll do one that'll be like one here. We're gonna grab that. Then something like right here. That looks pretty good to me if you ask me. Do want to do something else real quick with this. What do we have? Birch. So we should still have a lot of purchase left. Just want to make sure though. So what I want to do is almost make like a garage door. So what I want to do now is... Yes. Okay, cool. That works. Oh, you know where that thing even went. Okay, that's fine. There. 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 Cool. Yeah, so here's how this is going to look. You know, we got our little garage door. Look at it. It's all coming together. Nice. I'm liking how this is looking. It's looking good. But for now, I think I'm gonna finally end this episode here. This episode's probably either gonna be really long, depending on how much I actually edit it down. Hopefully I do. And it's not gonna be like a 3-hour long video, because this is a 3-hour recording. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Without further ado, guys, I'm gonna go end it here. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all later. Have a good night, good day. Whoever you guys on the road, I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. See ya.